Pumpkin Jack, the story's written by Will Hubble and illustrated. It means he did the pictures too. This is the cover. This is the back, which we know this means the end. This is the binding. And we always turn our pages on the corners at the top. And we start reading from the top, going across left to right, following the words with our fingers. When Tim carved his first pumpkin, it was fierce and funny and just perfect. A jack-o'-lantern this good deserved a name, so Tim gave it one, Jack. Long after the best trick-or-treat candy was eaten, Tim still kept Jack. At night, when a candle made Jack's face dance on the wall and filled the dark with warm pumpkin smells, Tim felt Jack was almost magic. Yet, too soon, the spell was broken. This pumpkin is beginning to rot, announced Mom. It's time to throw it out. Tim knew it was useless to argue. He carried Jack to the garden, which was filled with brown ghosts of last summer's plants. A dead garden is better than trash can, thought Tim. Still, it made him so sad to leave Jack outside alone. I agree. I'm sad. I'm sad for Tim. Whenever chores or play brought Tim to the garden, he looked at Jack. Every time Jack was different, he became wrinkled, and his fierce smile began to look silly. Mold spread over Jack's bright orange skin. As the days turned colder, Jack grew flatter. This page is a little yucky. Winter began, and soon Jack was hidden beneath snow, and Tim forgot about him. The cold, heavy jacket days came, snowmen and sliding days, indoor days, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Valentine's Day. When all these days had passed and the March winds melted the snow, Tim found Jack. I love this page. What he looks like, let's find out. You ready? There was not much left, just a faded and crumbled pumpkin skin, a stem, and a few seeds. Jack's Halloween magic was a distant memory now. That means a long time ago. Tim scraped a thin blanket of earth over the last bits of his pumpkin. Goodbye, Jack, he whispered. This does not look like Jack. Wait till you see it. You ready? Look at that. When spring turned barefoot warm, a tiny sprout appeared where Jack had been. Tim found it and guessed what it was. Oh my goodness. In the days that followed, Tim weeded and watered and watched the sprout. Slowly and steadily, the plant changed and grew. It branched and spread a web of vines over the ground, but no pumpkins appeared. I was thinking they were going to. But we can still hoping. Maybe it takes more time. The days turned hot. Flowers opened on the plant. Each morning, yellow stars that twisted shut forever in the afternoon. Still, there were no pumpkins. Finally, Tim found a little green ball growing behind a crumbled blossom. A pumpkin! Tim let out a whoop and ran to show his mom. By August, the plant had spilled out into the lawn. Tim's favorite game became pumpkin hunting. He carefully waded among the leaves, searching for green pumpkins like hidden treasures. Now that would be fun. Look, here's one right here. So you can see the other ones. Tell me, see it when you see it. School began again and days cooled. Tim had less time to visit the garden. When he did, the pumpkin plant seemed tired. There were few new leaves, and the old tattered ones no longer hid the fat green pumpkins. Then one October morning, Tim woke to see frost coating the garden. That's like frozen. The frozen plants seemed changed to pale blue grass. Hope the pumpkin's okay. After school, Tim discovered what the frost had done. The pumpkin's plant leaves were as limp as wet paper. Ooh, when we're done reading the story, get a little piece of paper and fill the sink with water and put it in there and see how the paper was hard and crunchy, and then it became soft and soggy and limp, just like Tim says. So try that, okay? Tim searched among the withered leaves, all shriveled and shrinky looking, for the unripe pumpkins. He picked them and put them on the front porch, hoping for more change. He got a lot. That's called a harvest. By Halloween, the pumpkins had ripened to a bright orange. There were many, for the plant had been very generous. Tim was generous too. He gave away all but one. What a kind friend, friends. From jack-o'-lantern to seed to pumpkin again, the circle was almost complete. Now it was time for Tim to do his part. He gave his pumpkin a face. It smiled at him in a fierce and funny way. Tim smiled too and said, "Welcome back, Jack." Oh no, we're at the end. What do we all say? We all say the end.